Hi guys, how are you? So I just want to do this video because next week we are going to be learning about shapes and all of their attributes that go along with them. So we're going to do shapes. Okay, so let's start talking about what types of shapes there are and what the names of those shapes are, okay? So the first shape we're gonna do is a circle. You guys all know what a circle is, right? So actually first, what I want you to do is grab a piece of blank sheet of paper, and you could use markers. I'm using markers. You could use markers, or you can use pens, whatever you wanna do, pencil, whatever you wanna do, okay? So you can pause this video anytime as well, just letting you know that. Okay, so we are going to look at our word. This one is circle, right? You all know what a circle is, right? So we are going to draw that. So circle. So that is a circle, okay? So just draw the circle. Then our next shape is a square, right? So now let's draw a square. Square. Next shape is a triangle. Triangle. So let's draw our triangle. Tri means three. Three, and there are three corners in triangle. That's why it's called that, triangle. There's three corners in it. The next one we are going to do is a rectangle. Rectangle. Does everybody know what a rectangle looks like? Let's see. Rectangle. It looks like a square, but the two sides on the right here are shorter than the top and bottom, right? The next one we're gonna do is an oval. Oval. Do you all know what an oval is? Let's see if you do. So I'm gonna draw it, and then let's see if you do. Okay, so oval. That is an oval. It's almost like a squished circle, right? Like a little squished circle. And now what we're gonna do, we're gonna draw a diamond. Does everybody know what a diamond is? We'll see. I'm sure you do. A diamond. Diamond. So this is what your first page should look like. So a circle, square, triangle, rectangle, oval, and diamond. Okay? So now we're just going to introduce one more page of shapes. Okay? So we are going to introduce what a rhombus is. Have you ever heard of a rhombus? I wonder what that is. Trapezoid, parallelogram, that's a long word, tongue twister right there. Quadrilateral, pentagon, hexagon, and octagon. Okay? So let's see, what does a rhombus look like? I'm gonna draw a rhombus for you, and then you're gonna tell me what other shape it kind of looks like. So let's start with the pink. So rhombus. What does a rhombus look like? We just did it, right? Let's see. Rhombus kind of looks like a diamond, right? Just different names. Next one we're going to do is a trapezoid. A trapezoid. A trapezoid looks like this. trapezoid. Now we're gonna do a parallelogram. Can you say that? Parallelogram. It's a long word, isn't it? This is what a parallelogram looks like. It almost looks like a rectangle. It looks like somebody pushed the rectangle aside and made the two sides diagonals, right? So that is a parallelogram. Now we're gonna do a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral. So a quadrilateral looks like this. Quadrilateral kind of looks like a trapezoid, just a little bit tinier, right? Now we're gonna do a pentagon. Pentagon. So a pentagon kind of looks like something you live in, right? So watch, you'll see it. It kind of looks like a house, right? And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. And you may not have known this, but the word pentagon, when you have pent in the front of it, means 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pentagon. The next word we're gonna draw is a hexagon. Hexagon. Let me show you what a hexagon looks like. Hexagon looks like this. Hexagon. That's a hexagon. A hexagon has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. And the word hex, or the abbreviation hex in the beginning, hex means 6, okay? And there's 6 sides. And then our last one is an octagon. An octagon. Let's see what an octagon looks like. There's an animal with the beginning part, act, right? Act. Now, what is that animal? Can you think in your head what it is? I'm gonna draw the shape, and while I'm drawing it, think of it. Do you think of it? What is it? Octopus, right? How many legs does an octopus have? Do you know? Well, an octopus has 8 legs, okay? And look at the word octagon. Octopus, octagon. And let's look at our octagon. How many sides does it have? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It has 8 sides, right? So act, the beginning act, means 8, okay? So now I'm going to introduce you. What we're going to talk about is attributes of our shape. So attributes are characteristics of an object, such as color or number of sides. So that's what an attribute is. A characteristic is something that explains about something, right? It's a word or a phrase or anything that explains an object or person or whatever. So a characteristic of an object, such as color or number of sides, okay? So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna look at my 2 shapes I drew, okay? So I drew a circle and I drew a square, okay? So we're gonna figure out what attributes we could put under these, okay? So let's look at our circle. What was one of the attributes you could do? You could do color, right? So what color is my circle? It is red, right? So we can write it is red. So it is red. Okay? So it is red. And then another attribute you could talk about how many sides there are, right? Now, in a circle, are there any sides? Are there any corners? No, I don't think so, right? So we can write no sides. No sides, right? Okay? And now let's look at our square. So our square, first thing we do color, right? So what color is our square? Do you know? You know. I know you guys are all smart cookies, right? It is blue. Blue. And then the second attribute we can do is talk about the sides. How many sides are in my square? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 4 sides on my square, right? So what is one of my attributes? What is this attribute gonna be? I can just write simply 4 sides. Okay? So now what I want you to do, so now you can pick a shape and tell me 2 attributes. So I want you to pick one shape, it could be your favorite shape, and then color it your favorite color or any color you'd like, and then tell me how many sides there are, just like how me and you just did, right? With my circle and my square on the other page, right? So pick a shape and tell me 2 attributes. Do this on a blank sheet of paper, and then what you can do is submit it under this assignment on Google Classroom, okay? So have your mom or dad or grandma or grandpa or aunt and uncle take a picture of it and then post it in the assignments, okay? Sound good? I miss you guys so much. Have a wonderful day.